So everyone knows the band Maroon 5 and their lead singer Adam Levine. Maroon 5, for those of you who might not be aware, is like the dumbest, most insipid bullshit that you could ever have parading around, masquerading as rock music. Has anyone, do you guys know any like legit hardcore Maroon 5 fans? Like who could get emotionally behind that? Whoever can get emotionally behind that, up against the wall, motherfucker, because you got problems. That's just a motherfucker with no soul whatsoever. This band is not only not rock, these motherfuckers are sub-pop. And I don't mean sub-pop like the cool fucking 90s grunge record label. I mean, I would rather listen to the most generic piece of shit pop music than listen to Maroon 5. Maroon 5 sucks the limpest dick that there is, like dick that's so limp that it like goes up inside your body. I'm taking it too far. I apologize. The story is that Adam Levine, just like he makes fucking lame, lazy ass fucking music, he is also a lame, lazy fuck when it comes to cheating on his wife. This lazy fucking idiot, he tries to play it off like he's a sweetheart. He's arrogant as a motherfucker. And this newest scandal that Adam Levine is involved in, it kind of speaks to that a little bit. Because he is accused by an Instagram model, a sultry lady by the name of Sumner Stroh. She claims that they had a year-long relationship. She claims to now feel exploited and says that she was naive and young back in the day when she hooked up with Adam Levine. This was last year. So
essentially, I was having an affair with a man who's married to a Victoria's Secret model. At the time, I was young, I was naive, and quite frankly, I feel exploited. I wasn't in the scene like I am now, so I was definitely very easily manipulated.
Apparently, she's grown a lot in a year, because a year ago she was naive and dumb and feels that he took advantage of her. This fucking idiot. First off, he's talking to her from his verified Instagram account. That's already arrogance level red. The narcissism this motherfucker puts on display in the process of this story, it leaves me in awe, and I'm a narcissistic piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? So this guy's married to a Victoria's Secret model. Her name is, Prinsloo fucking, it's a crazy ass name. Lilu Multipass. His fucking wife, Lilu Multipass, beautiful woman. And they have children together. I assume they have a wonderful life. The way this all comes out is Sumner Stroh claims that she had a year-long relationship with Adam Levine. He claims that there was no actual sex. She claims that it was a quote-unquote physical relationship. So I don't know if that means she blew him, jacked him off, finger in the butt, lick his feet, whatever. I don't know. I don't know what he's into. They carry on for like a year. It ends. He gets away with it. 100%. They lose touch. A 24-year-old, while it's possible that she didn't know he was married, because Maroon 5 and Adam Levine are kind of out of that age range. If you're 24, you might really have never heard a fucking Maroon 5 song. So it's possible, but she likely knew he was married. After maintaining a relationship with this woman of some sort for a year, they lose touch. He essentially gets away with it. Whatever it was, he got away with it. Wasn't going to get in trouble whatsoever. And his wife is pregnant again. Says if it's a son, he wants to name the kid Sumner.
He said, okay, serious question. I'm having another baby, and if it's a boy, I really want to name it Sumner. You okay with that? Dead serious. I was like, I'm in hell. Like, I have to be in hell at this point. My morals were unknowingly compromised. I was completely manipulated.
Like, I am absolutely bamboozled by the level of balls that this he's either the dumbest motherfucker alive, or he is narcissistic to the level that, like, I mean, you better watch out. He might kill motherfuckers. Like, once he stops getting all this attention that he needs, I mean, you don't do shit like this if you even have any remote fears at all of getting caught. And the only way you could do shit like that, cheat on your wife with multiple women and not fear getting caught, is if you are a fucking, once again, a level red narcissist. So this fucking idiot, he contacts the girl he was cheating on his wife with, asks her if he can name his son after her. Imagine how Lilu, his wife, would feel if she gave birth to a son, a beautiful baby boy, and they named the kid Sumner. And then imagine she were to find out that Sumner is the woman half his fucking age that he cheated on her for a year. After everything dropped and everybody started going apeshit about it, Adam Levine made a statement to TMZ. He says, and I quote, "I used poor judgment in speaking with anyone other than my wife in any kind of flirtatious manner. I did not have an affair. Nevertheless, I crossed the line during a regrettable period in my life." He talks about, like, you know, everybody's had that sort of shit where, like, they're having a tough time in their life, and maybe you do some stuff where you're like, man, I can't believe I did that, but I was in a dark place at that time. This was months ago. Like, are you okay? Have you come out of that time? His statement continues. In certain instances, it became inappropriate. I have addressed that and taken proactive steps to remedy this with my family. My wife and my family is all I care about in this world. To be this naive and stupid enough to risk the only thing that truly matters to me was the greatest mistake I could ever make. I will never make it again. I take full responsibility. We will get through it, and we will get through it together. Now, many have accused Sumner of chasing clout, which, of course, you know, an Instagram model, classic clout chasers. And Sumner did address that in her TikTok video, that she understood that people would say that about her. But the issue was that she had sent screen caps to her homie, kind of like, can you believe this motherfucker? And that person was going to try to sell it to the tabloids.
I wanted to handle this privately. I never wanted to come forward because obviously I know the implications that come with doing what I do, making money the way I do, and being an Instagram model. So being tied to a story like this, it's like, I know the stereotypes. I had sent some screenshots recklessly to a few friends I thought I trusted, and one of them had attempted to sell to a tabloid. So here I am.
So certainly there's an element of clout chasing, but that's why you don't fuck with these Instagram models. This is the whole fucking gimmick. That's what these motherfuckers live on. These Instagram models they're willing to fuck any famous dude whatsoever, because the highest level of internet fame, that's not even a D-list celebrity. They make a lot of money and they're fucking essentially nobodies, and it drives them insane. And now, in the aftermath of this, several other Instagram models have come out and made similar claims that he would, send them flirty messages. There was some yoga instructor that he wanted her to get naked and do downward dog, which I assume is so you can, like, look at her beeve. You know, and one thing that fucking bothers me, he was trying to flirt with this one chick, super hot, tatted up metal chick, and he makes the comment that no hot chicks are into heavy metal. Now, this is a really interesting statement. Heavy metal women and, you know, they have dark hair, fucking tatted up arms and all that shit. Those women still exist, but now they're like into rap music because most rock music is fucking ballless. But yes, I will have you know that there are still many, many gorgeous female heavy metal fans out there. I mean, right now, if you listen to all these fucking elitist fucks on the internet, they try to push like black metal on you, super progressive shit, Viking metal, all this dumb bullshit. Chicks don't want to hear that shit. That's why you go to a Dream Theater show. There's like two women that are there under fucking protest because they had to go with their boyfriends. Women want to listen to music that's fun and kicks ass. That's why all the fucking women with the full arm tat sleeves and the fucking pierced nippies and all that shit, they're all listening to rap music because that's where the fun is. And whenever there's a metal band that comes out that's a fun, good time, go to those shows. There's gonna be ladies. Like I recently went to a Ghost show, saw a lot of gorgeous women dressed up like fucking hot nuns and shit. Oh, wonderful time. I'm here for you metal ladies. I'm here to get your motherfucking back. And I mean, of course, coming from a dumb fucking idiot like Adam Levine, there's a part of me that thinks that he just really wants out of this. Like he's knocked his wife up again. He's looking around. I mean, that's what guys do. Guys, and women know this. We don't break up. We don't leave situations often. Most guys, I mean, some guys do, but most guys are going to just be vile pieces of shit to you and hope that you'll leave them. That way they can fucking pretend like they're scorned and it's an excuse to fucking feel bad for yourself and go fuck a bunch of chicks and be like, oh, I've been hurt, you know? But it almost reminds me of like, have you ever seen on National Geographic or any sort of like nature bullshit where a fucking, a parasite takes over a fucking snail's brain and makes it just wander out into the middle of shit where any bird could come and eat it so the parasite can get into the bird? This guy's just limping out into traffic, you know? I've always said, you know, you find a beautiful woman, a gorgeous woman with a boyfriend, and I will find you a motherfucker who's sick of that woman. And if you've watched the show Cheaters, you know that normally these guys, if you're cheating, you're not moving up. Like normally a guy who cheats is just fucking any woman that will let them. The great comedian Chris Rock, he used to say that a man is only as faithful as his options. And this guy, I mean, if you're Adam Levine, the women that are around you are fucking hot too. But I mean, you would think like, oh man, married to a Victoria's Secret model. Now that he's fucking dropped some clips in her and made some babies, he's not thinking she's so hot anymore. Just like this motherfucker's music, this fucking scandal is lame as fuck in and of itself. This motherfucker better pray to his God, whomever that may be, that this young woman does not have receipts that can prove that they did some physical shit. You better hope there was no hidden cameras. There was no fucking... Because if this motherfucker's stupid enough and arrogant enough to be sending her messages from his verified account, then he's not fucking... he's oblivious to the world. And you probably could have just like fucking done a selfie of you blowing him and shit like that, and he wouldn't have even fucking noticed. He better pray that there's not a shred of proof out there. Otherwise, Lilu's gonna beat that ass. I'm sure he's gonna be laying low now, because I mean, once you're in the fucking doghouse like that, tough scene, man. You've got months of just eating shit ahead of you, man. And that's what you deserve, Adam Levine. Not so much for the cheating. The cheating scandal, it's lame, but you deserve it for your crimes against creativity with your fucking awful brain-dead sub-pop bullshit. Anyways, moving on.